Great.
Okay, so I think we are live now. Let's quickly check the connections. Hi, everyone. I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm co founder and CEO of HiCounselor. And if you can let us know in the chat box whether you can hear us loud and clear, you can see us fine. That would be very helpful. In the meantime, let me also check if we are live, if the connections are correct. Okay, I can see us live here.
Yeah, we are live now.
Second. Okay, cool. And I can see people joining in. Okay, about 35, 40 people have joined, and all others are joining. Guys, if you can, okay, there are a few people who have confirmed. And guys, you can also push this thumbs up button just to inform us that the connection is absolutely perfect and you can hear us loud and clear. Okay, perfect, guys. Let's allow 1 to 2 more minutes and allow everyone else to join, and then we will get started with this Techathon. Perfect. And to get started, until people join, okay, I can see a lot of thumbs up going up, and we have our employers with us, Alexander and Octavio. Not sure, guys, if you can see the number of live candidates or the comments on the right side of your window. But just to let you know, we have about like 80 people live right now with us, and people are confirming that they can hear us. And guys, we are dialing in from, so I'm currently based out of San Francisco Bay Area, and here I've entered my location in the chat box. If you can let me know your current location, that would be a great point to get started. Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Amit, Chirag, Alexander, Octavio, would you like to share your location?
Yeah. So here. So hi everyone. First of all, thank you for joining in. I'm really happy that last time, the first time when we conducted Techathon, it was a very lot of people participated in it, and we had a good leaderboard with love, and that was a huge success in that event, and that's why that we are repeating this event. We came back again, and in this, so I'm Dr. Amit. I'm currently head of business operations at HiCounselor, and I'm currently located in Toronto, in Canada. What about you, Alexander? And
Hello, guys. How everyone? Welcome to today's event. Thank you very much, Hi Councillor, for inviting us over. This is great. So yeah, myself and Octavio, we both from Nowbank app. We're a British fintech, and we're located in the UK. So we will tell you more about ourselves and how why we're here today, and we're really excited to share with you what we're building at Nowbank.
Awesome. Awesome. Nice to meet you. Chirag, where are you located the moment?
Yeah, so we're in London. We're London based.
Oh, yeah. I'm asking Chirag.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone, my name is Chirag and I'm currently located in Gujarat, India.
Okay, cool. And Chirag will be your go-to guy for all the technical questions, queries during this event. Okay, and I can see people dialing in from different location: California, Seattle, uh, Montana, 50 mile from Whitefish. Never been there. Uh, okay, people dialing in from UK, India.
so we
Dhruv dialing in from London.
are live now on the event. And what about you, Octavia? Where are you? Where are you based right now? Yeah, can you hear me?
Hi, Octavia. Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
might be some issue. Okay.
some network
Uh,
issue.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So, guys, if you can quickly let us know if you are a first time user, first time attendee of this live Techathon, or if you're a repeat attendee, that would be great. And we just touched 100 live attendees on LinkedIn and similar on YouTube. So, guys, if you can just let us know for a first time user, you can push the clap icon, and probably for a repeat one, you can do the bulb one, right? Or just let us know in the chat box. Okay, I can see a few claps. The repeat one. No, clap one was for the first time, right? Yeah, I got it wrong. So a lot of first time users as well. Isra joining in from Chester, England. Alexander, have you been to Chester, England?
Um, No, I actually haven't. No.
Okay, cool. Okay, a good mix of actually first time and the repeat attendees of this event, which is great. Okay, cool. So let's get started for this event, guys. Again, those who have just joined, quick introduction. I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of HiCounselor. With me from my team, I have Dr. Amit and Chirag to help you guys organize and conduct this event, to help you with technical and functional question throughout this event for the next 3 days. And the purpose of this Techathon is to help all those candidates who struggle to crack technical interviews, right? Some landing an interview opportunity is tough, but cracking an interview at good companies is even tougher, right? So our objective was that we will provide you a simulation environment, very exactly similar to the real technical interviews, right? And we have picked some really smart questions in software engineering and data science domain. So whichever is your track, when you start on this Techathon, you'll be able to select one of those track, and in that you'll get a technical interview simulation environment. You'll get about 4 to 5 questions which you'll have to complete in, I think, about 60 to 90 minutes. We'll provide you all the details shortly. And at the end of this Techathon, you'll gain basically 2 to 3 different things. The number one thing is the learning, right? You'll get an opportunity to practice in a real interview simulation environment. The second thing is the top 3 to 4 candidates of this Techathon, we will share their profile directly with the employer, so that employers don't have to go through the technical interview or assessment in depth again. And they'll be able to see the code of these candidates. They'll be able to interview these candidates for internship, for full-time opportunities in their company. So out of some of the employers, we have invited one employer, Alexander and Octavio, to this particular Techathon. They'll give a quick introduction probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes. They'll talk about the opportunity, what they're working on. And then we'll keep them posted about the excuse me, about the result of this Techathon, and we'll take it there. But the ultimate objective is for every attendee is to learn from this particular event, right? Become more confident at the end of this Techathon, and identify where are your technical gaps so that you can work on it. Okay. So Alexander and Octavio, why don't the stage is all yours. Why don't you give a quick introduction of yourself, your company, what roles, full-time or interns that you're looking for? That would be very helpful for the attendees.
Of course, that'd be great. Thank you so much. Is it all right if I share a little presentation that we made? Yeah.
Sure.
So one second.
Before Alexander share his presentation, I would like to inform all the participants that here was the promise which we made in the last Techathon. We told you that we will be referring candidates, the top 5 from the leaderboard, to the employers, and we'll also employ to our sessions so that they can also provide you a quick overview of their company and what exactly roles they are doing and what they're doing. So that's why we have invited Alexander and Octavia for they have a fintech company, and that's why they will be giving you a brief idea about their company and all. So Alexander, if you can share your screen and you can let the people know.
Thank you, guys. It is our pleasure to be here today with everybody and tell you more about the exciting things we're doing in the fintech space. So let me get around myself, because let me see if I can get it right. Hopefully, can you see my screen? Am I doing it well?
Not yet.
Yes.
No, I can see. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. So we won't take more than 10 minutes. So hopefully we can feed you with the right information about ourselves and about Nowbank. We are a fintech company based in the UK. We're hoping to operate in Latin America, and to be quite precise, we want to be a neobank. Okay, so we want to become a challenging bank in the next 3 to 5 years. Although, as I said, we are operating in Latin America. Our founders are based in the UK, but also we have collaborators around the world, and that's why we believe that coming here today with HiCounselor was a great idea, because it doesn't matter where you are. I think if you have what it takes, then you can join us in one of our departments. So yeah, essentially our mission and our values, we are on a mission to make banking different in Latin America. And our core values are transparency, control, security, and innovation. We want to empower the individuals that come to do banking with us, so they can have a greater experience in terms of digitalization. So I'm gonna tell you a bit more about the founders. So in this call, we have Octavio. He's our CTO. If you were to come on board with us, Octavio will be the person who you'll be probably working the most under his command. In my opinion, he's a genius, and we're really proud of having him on board. Also, we have Eduardo. He's based in Ecuador, and he's our Chief Operation Officer. He's an excellent individual that has loads of experience in terms of business and startup environment. So definitely, if you were to come on board, we have tons of experience to share with you and to hopefully inspire you to maybe one day you can also make a difference in whatever you do. So to tell you a bit more about the structure and our company, so we assessed the problem, we addressed it, we built a team. This is our roadmap. Then we landed a page, and people started to joining our waiting list. Then we built a prototype. We reached about 8,000 users. Now it's closer to 10,000. So those are the users who will be having our MVP in first hand. Then we incorporated the company in the UK. We joined a small incubator in London. Then we bootstrapped, and then currently we're building our MVP and finalizing everything so that we can be in the market and expand nationwide and also throughout the region in Latin America. In terms of how do we work, because you're probably wondering, okay, if I was to join our bank, how do you guys work? So we work full remotely. So as I said before, it doesn't matter if you're I've read that there's people in the US, some other people in the UK and other parts of the world. That's absolutely fine. We will give you all the tools that you need in order to work with us. There's always constant communication between the teams, daily catch-up meetings with whatever department you're working with, and also weekly meetings across the whole company so that we know what's happening and what's going on with every single one of us. In terms of the background that we have as a team, so obviously investment banking, we're passionate about banking and different solutions in the area. We have software engineering, academia research, and even aerospace. So it doesn't really matter what background you have, as long as you're interested in making a difference. I think there's a space for you at our bank. And this is just an example of where our team is. So we got some people in the US, some people in Ecuador, some people in Nigeria, and some people in India, obviously in the UK as well. So that's our presence. It doesn't stop us in terms of time differences and stuff, because we accommodate you completely to our schedules. So now I'm gonna just pass it to Octavio, because he's our CTO and he'll be telling you more about the technologies we use. And you're probably wondering how you can put your knowledge into action in what we do. So Octavio, take it away, please.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. So can you change the slide, please? So as Alex said, we are working in a lot of technologies, and probably many of you guys know there's a lot of technologies out there. Which ones am I supposed to learn? Which ones are going to be useful? So it's quite a road trip about what you need to do in those kind of things. But I think in Nowbank we have this perspective that everything is useful. So here we have a couple of them, of the elements that we use in the most for all of our applications. So to start with, we're using Flutter and Flutterflow. Many of you know probably that Flutter is kind of the new sort of software to make multi-platform mobile apps. So we intended to use this one because it's quite a fast approach into developing apps. As multi-platforms, we don't have to be double developing, or even for desktop as well, we can use Flutter. We use this tool, which is called Flutterflow, which allows us to expand the level of Flutter to an exponential much higher, with the option of front-end development and different structures, different tools. Is really good. Then in terms of the database, we're using many providers. Two of the ones that I'm mentioning here in the slide, we have Google Cloud and Firebase, which are kind of the main ones we're using. Google Cloud is a massive tool, and we try to use as many things as possible, but we're learning every day about it as well. Firebase is a really easy tool, really handy, and really agile to learn So I think those are really good elements that we're using. We're also involved in Heroku and many other things. To finalize, I also mentioned Java and Spring Boot, which is what we're using for developing some of the backend as well, and the API that we're doing. This list is quite limited. So we are also involved in AI, machine learning, TensorFlow, Python, which are things that probably many of you guys are aware of, know of, and would like to learn. So we'll be really happy if, in case you ever work with us, for you to learn these things, for you to teach someone else, and for you to grow in your career. So yeah, I think that's kind of the core of the technologies and tools we're using. Obviously, if you have any questions in the future, you can always reach to us, and we'll happy to respond. And yeah, at the moment we are looking for interns. So if you have what it takes to be part of Nowbank and to be part of these groundbreaking technologies, to be part of new programming languages, new frameworks, new everything, and in the new world of AI, please send us your CV. We'll be more than happy to have you in our team and share with you all our experience, and also for you to share anything that you have with us. So thank you.
Just two quick questions I would like to ask Alexander and Otoya. The first question is, generally we get like uh, after the end of this Techathon 2, most probably we'll get around 5 to 6 top candidates from this particular competition, or what we call technical simulation round, where people are coding, and they are coding in an environment which is completely controlled, and that is very relevant. That means they have they have like good skills in terms of coding. So can we share the name of those candidates, if you can hire, or you can just schedule an interview with them? That I believe that could be like it can help you and save a lot of time for you guys, so that you can, rather than assessing their technical skills, you can directly jump on to their behavioral interview, or maybe whatever other rounds you conduct. So what exactly process do you follow? Like do you conduct your own test? What exactly process do you follow in that part?
That's a really good question. So in terms of assessing new joiners, we do have our custom interviews. We ask really specific questions. Some of them are sort of in the environment of what everyone asks, which is like out of the box thinking. But we do also ask things about technology. We ask sometimes to show us how to develop a simple program that makes us and helps us assess that the person who's applying has the capabilities and at least the basic logic approach to understand certain things, because we don't expect everyone to know everything, and since technologies are going so fast nowadays, and with the introduction of AI as well, um, we want to just understand that the person who is joining us is really interested in working with us, has all the energy, and also has the capabilities in terms of logic approach and understanding that is going to help us to develop and create new things and think out of the box.
And one more
To that, I would just probably add that we're looking for individuals that share the same values that we share as a company, because that's probably one of the most equally as important as your
Absolutely,
technical
yeah.
knowledge. Because you're joining a startup here, and this is it's not a traditional bank, it's not a traditional company. So when you're joining a startup, although you might be joining for a specific role, you'll be doing probably different tasks within the same department, all related with the department that you're joining. In this example, it would be probably in the technology department, but there will be a room for you to do back end, front end, full stack, AI, ML, all of it. So
I believe that
if you have
that any
go on.
candidate who joins Now Bank will definitely have a great learning experience, because they will be working at end-to-end kind of project handling. What I can assume based on the conversation. Am I right, Alexander?
Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
And one more quick question before you guys. I know your time is very important. I just wanted to know that apart from the technical roles, like apart from hiring software guys and data guys, do you also hire, like what other roles you generally hire as an intern or as an employee right now?
Yeah, great question. I'm not sure if anybody here it's from a Spanish-speaking language, but if you are, then it'd be great because things I mentioned before, we are based in the UK, but our market is a Spanish-speaking market. So preferably, we will be looking to hire business developers for sales and marketing in those departments, but the language will be required. So yeah, that's probably what I would say on that
Okay.
matter.
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you for your time, guys. So we'll start our event now. So guys, if you have time, you can be part of the event. Otherwise, I know your time are busy. But thank you for joining in, guys. And most probably we'll share the leaderboard as soon as the event will come to an end. Thank you.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
having
Thank
us.
you both.
Yeah.
Bye
Thank
bye.
Bye bye.
you. Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, guys. So here we had Alexander and Octavia with us. They were our first employer in this event, and we'll be inviting more in the upcoming events because that is what the whole idea was, to provide you right exposure. Once the leaderboard gets created, we'll refer you to these companies and obviously, like, it's a great opportunity, right? Because they are hiring remote, you can work from any location, guys. Okay, so let's start with Techathon now. So let me share my screen and we can start. Okay, just 1 second, guys. Yeah, can you see my screen now, Chirag?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay, guys. So let me start the whole event now because so before we start this Techathon, and this is the second of the installment which we are doing. Uh, so we will be talking about brief about what we do and how we do. We already Aditya, we had Aditya with us, but right now he had a meeting, so he has to leave. But a brief introduction about Aditya, that he has done his bachelor's from India, then he did master's engineering from Duke University. He started his career with Salesforce consultancy, and later on he worked with Deloitte. But the whole idea was, during his journey he always had issues and related to job search, and that's where the HiCounselor came into picture. We started this company. The whole idea was to help candidate land job into their dream jobs, right, dream roles. So what are the three key challenges which candidates face, which we have already observed? That first, they don't have a professional network. They are too much dependent on their applications, and they're mostly not prepared for the interviews. And that is where this Techathon comes into picture, because we have seen almost 80% of the candidates getting failed in the first round of any company. So that's the reason why we thought that let's provide people a direct exposure so that they're able to solve coding questions into our the platform, into a controlled environment, that too surprising tests, and that will help you prepare and you can understand where you are going wrong, or what you're supposed to prepare. So we are based out of Silicon Valley. Our headquarter is in Sunnyvale. We have success rate is almost like 96%. We have candidates around 75 universities. We have helped candidates in more than 120 employers. The average salary is around $91,000, and the average time we take, that includes our 4 week training program, is around 11 weeks. So, what are the key rules in which we ask our candidates to join in? If you are into software track and you are from front end, back end, full stack, you can be part of our cohort. If you are from data domain and you are targeting roles like data scientist, data analyst, business engineer, business intelligence, business analyst, you can be a part of it. And if you are from product domain, either you are from Salesforce, or recently we have started the sales domain also. So somebody is looking for general roles like sales role, they can be also part of the cohort. So what exactly we do? So we are more like a 360-degree ecosystem, and in a HiCounselor, right from looking at your resume, professionally prepare it, and then looking into your LinkedIn, and then providing you all the possible resources, like from upskilling courses, and that to industry standard courses which are developed by industry people, keeping in mind what exactly the job requirement is. We also provide you hands-on projects. So we have around 100 plus projects on our platform, and we also provide you more than 1,000 plus questions where you can learn, we can code, and you can a lot of practice, do practice, and then we can easily crack all those. But the real magic happens in our job automation tool, where we use our AI, and what we do is we automatically search jobs for you, we automatically matches your profile with the job description, and we automatically apply for your job also. So that saves a lot of time for any candidate, and he can easily land up job by preparing themselves. Because what you're supposed to do, just check your email and look for assessments which are there in your inbox, as well as the interview calls. Okay, so what are the different types of preparation we offer? So first is technical interview prep, HR behavioral round, and one-on-one personal mentorship. So we have this 4 week of training program. In the first week, we talk about resume and LinkedIn. Then we have our some live sessions. Then we have some mock interviews. So that helps you in referral, automatic job application, automatic email networking. So we try to set up all in one-on-one level, right? So how do we work? What exactly you are supposed to pay? So we don't charge anything upfront. Uh, so if you are not an experienced candidate, so we have two models. Option one, if you're unemployed, so you're not supposed to pay anything. You will only pay to us when you land up into a job. So let's say your salary is around 100K as your base salary. So you are supposed to pay around 18% for the 6 months. So that makes around $10,000. For every month, you will be paying around $1,500. Okay. On the other case, there could be an option too. If you are employed and you are making more than $40,000, in that situation, you have to make an upfront payment of around $1,500, which is very, very meager, and anybody can pay. And after that, you have to pay your 6 months installment, and then we'll refund your first payment, right? So this is how we work. Moving on. So what is the key objective of Techathon? So I already told you around 80% of the candidates are not able to make to the first round, not able to crack the first round. And that's why we thought that since we get a lot of questions from our employers, from our alumni, so that's why we thought that, and we do have our own platform also. So the whole idea was to provide you an environment where you can directly look into the questions, code, and you can check your ability to crack any of the technical rounds, right? So the whole idea is to improve the participants' chances to get hired, right? So what are the rewards you will be getting out of it? The first, and that is the most important one, is referring the top 5 participants. So all the people who will come to the top leaderboard, and we share all the leaderboard on LinkedIn profile of Aditya, and even on HiCounselor. So that if you are one of them, so you will be directly referred to the employer, and you will get a certificate of completion, and you will get the free access to our coding platform also. So you don't need to pay anything for that. So how the contest guideline works? So this event is meant for job seekers. So anybody who's looking for job, who is in college, targeting the job maybe in the 6 months, they are struggling to clear the technical rounds. This could be the right event for you. This is completely online. You have to participate at individual level. There is no team requirement for this. Ranking and scores are determined based on performance. You need to complete the whole challenge in one sitting. That is very, very important. You cannot restart your challenge. So once you are starting your challenge, make sure you have the time of around 1 hour to complete the whole test. Ensure that your laptop is fully charged so that any kind of technical issues can be avoided. Ensure that your mouse cursor remains visible. Since we have all the anti-cheating mechanism applied on our platform, so it would be suggested that you should not be using, you should not move your cursor to any other screen. More importantly, after every 5 seconds, we'll be taking a picture or maybe a webcam picture, so that we can keep a track who is attempting the test, and because we want to provide the right picture to the employer, right? And moving on, what are the rules? So there are certain rules. That is, there is a given set of problems with 60 minutes of time frame. So you have 60 minutes for completing the whole test. The challenge will be role based. As we already discussed, the Techathon is not like a competition on a particular language. It is always a role based uh, a simulation. So for example, if you are targeting the role of data analyst, then you are supposed to give the test in Python, SQL, or JavaScript. On the other side, if you are backend developer, then you have to give, or you're a software developer, then you are supposed to code the answers into Python, Java, Ruby, PHP, or Node.js. So we have given you a lot of flexibility in terms of your languages. So, and you can solve any problem in any order, right? You can come back to the old question. So you have to code in our live platform. So that is what you're supposed to do, and we will show you the demo also. Submit your solution on the same platform. The scoring will be conducted directly on the platform. So scoring you will be able to see, so that it will be a transparent process. and the event will be open for next 3 days. So most probably today it's starting, so after maybe 14, 15, 16, so it will be closing on 16th. Okay. So what are the ranking criteria? Which is very, very important. The participants are received the same set of problems. That is very to make it more standardized. You are evaluated based on the predetermined inputs and the test cases which we have created. Tiebreaker will be based on the total time taken. So let's say two candidates score the same at same level, then we will see at the time, right? To ensure the integrity of the test, I told you already that we have a photo capturing system. We also have a motion tracker which tracks your like mouse, whether it is moving or not, and the leaderboard will be created and shared on the social media platform. One important thing guys, that you for attaining the certificate you have to minimum score at least 40%. That is very, very important, right? So you have to do that. So what are the different links which is very, very important? The first link where you have to register for this event, and if Chirag is here, Chirag, if you can show them live how they can go to this event, that would be great.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So we have made it very simple. You just need to go to hicounselor.com/techathon. That is the link where you are supposed to go. And once you,
My screen.
yeah,
Okay. So here, all the guidelines are available. Just before
yes,
I suggest,
your screen is not visible till now.
it is visible now.
I'm waiting. Okay. Might be some issue from your end. Chirag is not able to visit. Can you guys see the screen? I'm not able to see the screen. I believe that the screen sharing is not working. Okay, I'll share the screen and you can give the demo, right? I need to go to that file, right? You can see that, and I'll share my screen again. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Mm, no,
No.
no, it's still
Uh,
not visible.
Not screen is not visible. We are getting this comment
Let me
from.
try again.
Okay, let me stop it.
Let me know if it's visible now.
I'm still waiting. I don't know what happened. Okay, just a small technical glitch, guys. Just wait for a second, and we'll show you that how you can participate. Thank you guys so much for your feedback, guys. That is very, very important in these kind of live event. We try our level best, but still at times technology doesn't support the way we are expecting them to support. But
I don't know actually.
okay,
It's visible now.
even
Please check.
still not. I guess not visible. Okay, guys, do one. Let's do one thing that we can. If it's not working, that's not a problem. What we can do is, I will give you a quick brief overview about how you can do it till the time Chirag find a solution for it. So this is the link which I am posting right now in the LinkedIn post that you can go to this. So this is the link which is called hicounselor.com/techathon. I've just posted it here. So what you are supposed to do is go to this link, and once you visit this link, you can register yourself or enroll yourself into this particular test. So this is as soon as you will log in, you will see the first screen by showing that get started. Very simple. Okay, and so click on get started. Yeah. So let me try again. Is it visible now?
Just wait for 2 minutes. Okay, can you see my screen now? Can you comment in if possible, if you can see my screen now?
वो ऐड नहीं करने दे रहा। अभी ऐड किया चिराग ने, बस वो स्क्रीन भी शेयर नहीं हो रही यार, पता नहीं क्या चक्कर पड़ गया।
Sir, I can see you now.
Yeah, so let me once again try it. I don't know what happened, that's why. Yeah, now it is visible, right? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Might be some issue. Okay, guys, so this is the page that is called hicounselor.com/techathon. Just you can once visit this page, click on get started, and it will show you all the tests, both the roles. For right now, we are conducting it for the role of software engineer as well as for the data analyst. So whatever your track might be, for example, I am for a data analyst. I'll click on join now. So once you click on join now, you will come over here. You can just write your first name, last name, email ID, and you can sign up to this. Once you have signed up to this, so for example, let me do it for you. So this is my name, and then I will enter my last name. I will enter my email ID. So let's say I enter my email ID, and I agree, and I'll sign up. So once I sign up to this event, I'll get an email uh, for my confirmation. So what I'm supposed to do, yeah, I've got to back there and I can see my email. So I've got this email confirmation email over here, and which has sent me my email ID as my like login credentials. So you can see the login credential over here, right? So what you need to do, just like log into that platform, same platform I'll log in. So I will copy this, I'll go back here, and I can sign in, right?
You will have to
So
open the link from
yeah,
the.
so this is the page. This is called techathon.hicounselor.com. Okay, so I can just write my email ID, whatever my email ID is. So I write my HiCounselor email ID. I'll enter my password over here, but I need to verify that account also, right? So
No,
first
no,
I
no need to verify. You
okay,
can
no need.
directly log in.
Okay, so keep me signed in. So I'll click on this, and once I sign in, you can clearly see that the test is here, and it shows me that 60 minutes I have to do this question. So generally we have around 4 questions on this platform um, for 60 minutes. And guys, these questions are premium questions. These are taken from employers. So you are just need to click on this. So once you click on this, it will give me a clear idea that how many tasks I have, how much time I have, and you can click on start coding. So once I click start coding, my test will start and I cannot leave the test now. So it is very important, guys. You have to complete the whole test in one go. It's a very simple process. Just create your account, get your login credential into your email IDs, and then just sign in into this platform and start doing the test. Very simply. The same in the same way you can do it for the software track also. So if you guys can just let me know that is this process is clear. Chirag, if you can just read the comment section. Guys, is the process is clear? Any confusion in the process? It's a very simple process.
Yeah, just make
Okay.
sure your mouse is always on screen because
There are
some
two things
communication
which
tools.
are very, very important, guys. First, this will ask for your camera access, and second, this will also be the your mouse should be in the window. Very, very important because last time also a lot of people said that we not did do this, but we have to be very, very fair on every participant, right? So you have one chance, code your questions, 60 minutes. You have the time, submit it, and we then wait for the results, right? Very simple. Okay, so this is the process. Apart from this, there are two, three links which are also important. The first one is this one. This is called the anchor post. So what does this anchor post? I am posting it here in the for you guys. You can just keep a note of this particular post. So this post is actually a communication post. So if you face any issue related to this particular event, either it may be a technical issue or it could be a functional issue. Maybe you are not able, your platform is not running, maybe you're facing any issue, you can just come to this particular post and you can write the your query. Very simple. That so that our team can look into this particular post and we can handle all the queries at one place. And this will also provide opportunities to other people to answer you to your queries as well. So it will a lot of co-creation will happen, right? So very simple, guys. So for doing the test, you need to go to that platform and already everything is here. So you can see the deck over here. So you can just click on this deck and this deck has everything. So this is the deck which I've just shared with you guys. And once you scroll down to the last slide of this deck, you will get all the important links. All the important links you will see over here. So these are the important links. This is the platform where you're supposed to go, and this is the walkthrough. Like this is a walkthrough video also, but the more important thing is this is communication post, and this is the platform where you are supposed to go and code your question and give the assessment, right? So if you have any queries, guys, you can post now. Very simple process. So I'll be happy to answer all your queries. Me and Chirag is here to answer your queries. Kindly
So
save
there is
these two
one
links. Yeah.
there is one question, what type of task will be there? So that is a surprise. When you sign up over there, you will see the questions. And let me add one thing. For data, there will be question related to the data, and for software there will be question related to the software engineering. Mainly the logical questions will be there, and you can do in 5 languages: C Sharp, C++, Java, JavaScript, and TypeScript.
And the more important part here is no employer is going to tell you that what they are going to ask, guys. That is very simple, because every employer wants the right candidates. So this is what the surprising part comes into picture. We have created this environment just to make sure that you face the right level of difficulty, the right level of challenge, so that you can crack interviews, right? And we will refer you to the employers also. We have already invited Now Banking, and they're doing really good in fintech space, and they will be happy to hire from us also. And you can work from any country. That's very, very important. So guys, very simple process for registration. You just need to go to hicounselor.com/techathon. Very simple. And for any kind of communication related issues, you are supposed to go on this platform. This is the Aditya's LinkedIn post, which is the anchor post where we respond to each and every query which we get over there. Okay, if you have any questions, do let us know. We have tried our level best to There was a technical glitch, guys, so sorry for that. But we have tried our level best to provide you the information from this Techathon, and I hope that you will participate with a lot of zeal. Can I do for both the tracks? Yes, absolutely. You can do for both the
Yes.
tracks. So anybody who can want to try for both the tracks, they can do it. Can we program in Ruby or C++? Yes, you can do it. We have already told you that C++ is there. So any other question, guys? Do let us know. We'll try to answer your questions right now, because after this, most probably we'll be meeting in the next Techathon. Okay. Okay, so here is a quick. Haji, yes, you are absolutely right. Was he saying that here is what his summary is? The first is you have to complete your test in one setting. Absolutely right. Mouse will be tracked. Absolutely right. Don't plagiarize from any place. Absolutely right. Python is there. Linza, you can do it
Yeah,
in Python
Python is
also.
there.
Then the next point he has written that check the power before you start the. Absolutely, you need to have a power backup for at least for 1 hour, and most importantly, must be completed in 1 hour. So this is and you can do in both the tracks. We are not limiting you to only one track. When will be the next Techathon? The dates are not yet announced. When we'll try to come up with as soon as we are right now only focused on this event. Once we will complete the whole event, then only we'll be coming up with the new event dates. Okay, guys, what about R? So R, I don't think so that we have R.
Currently, we are not supporting
We
R,
are not supporting R. We are
but you
only
can use the Python.
you can do it in Python, right? Okay, guys. I guess that we have already given you a lot of information today. So to summarize everything, top leaderboard will be sharing once the event will be over. Make sure you follow the guidelines properly. Create your account, get your logins credential on your email, sign in to the platform, and start your test and submit it in one go. So once you are ready, then only you will start. And for any other communication or recording of this session or anything, you need to go to that anchor post. It will have everything. Okay, guys, that's it from our side. Thanks for joining in. We will be monitoring all the posts which we are getting comments we are getting on our hacker rank says so for our anchor post. So you can go to our anchor post and you can comment whatever the question is. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Chirag. It's quite late in India now. So thank you. Bye bye. We'll be meeting in the next event very soon, and this event is open for
Thank
next
you,
3 days.
everyone.
So kindly do it before 16th PST time, otherwise it will be closed. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Amit sir. Bye.